Now for our featured story of the day. Fox News and CNBC both report Trump poised to announce Bitcoin strategic reserve for the United States in Nashville. Also, this story was covered by Forbes. It's been covered by all the mainstream outlets. I shouldn't say all, but many of them. But guess where you heard it from first? Max Kaiser. I broke the news when he shared it, and I was the first podcaster, the first media outlet to actually share the story, and now everyone's reporting it because all eyes on Trump right now. So this was literally from Fox News. CNBC echoed the same sentiment. Forbes and all the mainstream sources are all reporting the same thing. Let me know your thoughts if you think Trump will likely make this big announcement at the event. And also, as you can see here, U.S. government might use Bitcoin as a reserve asset with 200,000 Bitcoin already in the Treasury. So let's break this mofo down, shall we? Recent discussions surrounding the incorporation of Bitcoin into the U.S. Strategic Reserve are gaining momentum as pro-crypto presidential candidate Donald Trump is rumored to publicly announce the decision on the same at Bitcoin 2024 conference in 3 days on Saturday, the 27th, as he'll be the keynote speaker. Drawing insight from our previous publications, several industry key players, including the 10X Research Marcus Thielen and Bank to the Future Simon Dixon, have hinted at the availability of sufficient information to authenticate these speculations. In the discussion, CEO and founder of crypto investing firm Dime Brian Korshenes made a profound analysis on CNBC's Fast Money last week, delving into Trump's recent interest in the Bitcoin space and its impact on the overall market. Firstly, he admitted that a successful integration of Bitcoin into the country's strategic reserve is difficult but doable. And speaking on this, he also explained that the U.S. Justice Department already holds 200,000 Bitcoin worth roughly $13 billion US dollars. Henceforth, moving it to the Department of Treasury would not be very difficult. Probably just got to send it from one wallet to the other. Simple as that. And according to the CEO, the Department of Justice on multiple occasions used its position as a random Bitcoin seller to push the price down in the short term. Market manipulation, eh? In this case, integrating the asset as a strategic reserve would make them long-term hodlers, which in the long run would push the price up. That's right. So the Justice Department holds about 200,000 units of Bitcoin, meaning 200 Bitcoins. So the U.S. is the largest holder of Bitcoin. And so they could easily just move that over to the Department of Treasury and start right there and have 13 billion worth of the bitty on the balance sheet. So it is a possible move. It just could be tough to get done. But what happens is the Justice Department is holding these units of Bitcoin. They've been a random seller in the space. And commenting on Trump's recent support for Bitcoin mining and plans to have the Bitcoins mined in the U.S., he also admitted that while his plans encourage innovation, the widespread presence of miners and their motivation makes it impossible to mine all the Bitcoin in the country. And according to him, miners move to where the energy is cheaper. And this is evident in their temporal concentration over in Texas. Sometimes the mining concentration moves to New York, then to Wyoming, and back to Texas. There's a wide diversification of the miners. They spread all across the world. And it really goes to where the energy is the cheapest. And if you could even put free energy here, another country will give incentives to have Bitcoin mined in their country. It is just something that won't get done. 100% of the Bitcoin mined in the United States won't happen, but more of it happening here by many different companies is always better for the space. Now, not objecting the position of Trump entirely, he disclosed that lowering the energy cost for the miners would enable them to have more of the bitty on the balance sheet. So there you have it, yo. And in another headline, Donald Trump will speak at the Bitcoin conference tomorrow. What to expect? Let's dive in a little bit, shall we? So yeah, Trump was declared himself the crypto candidate a couple of weeks ago. In fact, it was 10 days before the failed assassination attempt. He publicly started embracing the biddy, and then they tried to take him out. Do you think that's a coincidence or all by design, family? Let me know. But yeah, big event in Nashville, Tennessee tomorrow, fam. Let me know who's going to be there. This would be the first time a presidential candidate attends the conference, and it's the world's biggest Bitcoin conference, expected to be over 20,000 people in attendance. convenience. This election year, crypto emerged as a political topic. Trump's position on crypto represents a significant U-turn. A few years ago, he denounced Bitcoin as a scam against the US dollar. He even said the central bank digital currencies are very dangerous. And in the past years, he said crypto is a disaster, just waiting to happen, and that he is not a fan of it. I even recall him saying he wasn't a fan of it because Bitcoin undermined the value of the US dollar. At least this was a couple of years ago. Now he's made a full 180. So now he says he is good with crypto. Moreover, Trump's campaign is accepting donations in Bitcoin. Many people have been donating to him. Also, Ether, Dogecoin, Solana, and other cryptos. His vice presidential running mate, Senator J.D. Vance of Ohio, is also crypto-friendly, a leader who owns Bitcoin holdings through Coinbase and are valued somewhere between $100,000 and $250,000. The crypto community is eager to see what Trump has to say about Bitcoin. Trump has not yet declared how he plans to support crypto and blockchain growth through policies. However, he met with crypto miners last month and said that all the remaining Bitcoin should be created in the U.S. He also opposes a central bank digital currency. So yeah, who else is going to be attending this political arena at the event? The Bitcoin conference in Nashville has become a political playground. Besides Trump, we also have RFK Jr., who's running independent, who will be discussing crypto. Another crypto-friendly candidate, Kennedy, once said he would like to put the entire U.S. budget on the blockchain so that any American can access it anytime. He even said things like he would like to back the U.S. dollar with Bitcoin if he was elected president. Let me know if you heard that. And we also have Vivek Ramaswamy, let's not forget, former top 2024 Republican U.S. presidential candidate and a crypto-friendly leader, also embraces the Biddy. He'll also be speaking at the conference. Up until last year, he was the only GOP leader who supported crypto and had plans for his future. He garnered a lot of support from the crypto community before withdrawing from the presidential race. In his speeches, he often stated that he wanted to end Biden's war on crypto, hallelujah, and ensure that crypto and Bitcoin are made in America. Other crypto advocates we have ARK Invest's Kathy Wood, Michael Saylor from MicroStrategy, and even whistleblower Edward Snowden. And as I shared earlier, Kamala Harris will not be speaking. There were rumors floating around that she was going to be a speaker. Nobody from Bitcoin wants to see her speak. So the person who puts on the event clearly said she is not going to be there. However, all the other candidates will be there. She just wanted to ride that Bitcoin wave, apparently, but apparently her folk know better. But let me know your thoughts, family. Do you think Trump will make the big announcement? That's the million-dollar question. Will he make the announcement that if he is elected president, he will adopt Bitcoin as a part of the strategic reserve asset for the United States, or put it in the U.S. Treasury, or whatever it may be, to uplift the Biddy? Let me know your thoughts. And hypothetically, if he makes that announcement, as we're anticipating, how will that impact the market? Are we going to have a God candle, Omega candle, Godzilla candle? Speak to me. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll read your comments out loud, fam.